Well, hello. Good to have you today. This is our time to have a Live at '05. I'm Derek Moran, and this is what we do on Tuesday. It's the day that we express the tremendous life that we have in God, a very great amount, scale, or intensity. That's what tremendous is. Tremendous means very great in amount, scale, or intensity. It means extremely good or excellent. That's exactly what it means. Today we have terrific, thankful, turnaround Tuesday. Terrific, thankful, turnaround Tuesday, and we're living the tremendous unlimited life in a typical limited world. I'll say that again. Living the tremendous unlimited life in a typical limited world. That's who we are because we serve a God who is tremendously unlimited. I have not seen and ear have not heard, neither has it entered into the hearts of men the good things that God has prepared for those who love him. That's 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse number 9. In Ephesians 3:20, it says, now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above whatever you ask or think according to the power that works in you. Philippians chapter 4, verse number 7 says, God gives you the peace that passes understanding. In 1 Peter chapter 1, verse number 8, it says he gives us joy unspeakable, full of glory. Mark chapter 9, verse 23 says he's able to do the impossible. And Mark chapter 10, verse number 27 says, with God, all things are possible. That being said, we want to show you the great things that God has planned and prepared for those who love him and who want to live the tremendous life. Very great in amount, scale, or intensity, extremely good or terrific, thankful. All right, I'm going to do a lesson back in my spirit today. Remember, ask and quit putting on God based on the human limitation. God does not operate in the human limitation. He operates in divine, unlimited fashion and manner and dominion. He has all authority in his hands. He's given that authority to us, and we use that authority so that we can change the world that God has placed us into. We have an assignment. We've been called into the earth for such a time as this. That being said, let's live the tremendous life. What I want to talk to you about very, very briefly today is something called conclusion of the matter. Conclusion of the matter is that there's always a finish. Anytime there's a start, there's always a finish. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13 says, let us hear the whole or the conclusion of the whole matter. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Many times, you have to always understand that there's a start, there's a middle, and there's a conclusion. A start, a middle, and conclusion. And many times we start things and things don't go the way we want them to go. And because they don't go the way we want them to go, the direction that we want them to go, we will conclude, we will stop. It has a 15 chapters, it may be 15 chapters or 50 chapters, but as soon as you get to chapter 3 and it's not acceptable, we're finished, we're done, we want to quit. I want to challenge you not to stop until you're finished. Not that you want to just throw in the towel, but don't stop until you're finished. Don't conclude until there's a conclusion. Because God works all things together for the good to them that love the Lord, to those who are the called according to his purpose. So if he started it, if it's not good, he's not finished. Because he works all things together for the good. If it's not finished, if it's not good, God's not finished. So that's what you have to understand. If you can come to the place where you understand the conclusion, then you'll wait until the conclusion. In the meantime, don't conclude until there is a conclusion. And as you keep moving, you keep processing, you keep working, you rise back up again. You know, everything is not easy, but anything that's worthwhile is not easy. So everything's not easy, but everything that you're doing is worthwhile is not easy. So you may be struggling, but struggling does not mean that it's not your conclusion. You conclude when you're finished, when you're done. So step into it. Let's keep moving, keep processing, keep worshiping, keep praising, keep praying to God and asking God to give you the strength and give you the power. Now, if it's a conclusion and you're done and you're finished, throw the towel in. If not, keep moving. Let me tell you some things that you need to do in order to have a conclusion. Number one, in order to have a conclusion, you need permission. Permission is consent, authorization. You need somebody to authorize what you want to do before you can conclude. You need permission to stop. If God hasn't given you permission to stop and you haven't got permission in your spirit, you keep on moving till you get where you're supposed to go. You need permission to have a conclusion. Number two, you You need to make a decision to have a conclusion. A decision is a conclusion or resolution reached after consideration. So before you quit anything, you think about how long is it going to take me to do this? Why am I doing this? What is the purpose of this? What is the wisdom of this? What is the understanding? What is the knowledge? Why should I keep going? Who's going to benefit from this? And is it going to be my destiny or my legacy? Who am I holding and handing the baton to behind me? So you have to make a conclusion, a resolution reached after consideration. So number one, you need permission to conclude. Number two, you need to make a decision to conclude. Number three, acquisition. So if you have permission and you made a decision and you need to keep moving, you need an acquisition. Acquisition means learning or developing a skill or a habit or a quality. Learning or developing a skill, a habit, or a quality. So if you're not making excuse me, the decision, you get permission and decision, then you come up with an acquisition. And you have permission, decision, and an acquisition. And the fourth thing is ambition. Ambition is the grace and the grind. Ambition is the grace is unmerited favor. Grind is you getting into it and making it happen. Grace is God helping you. Grind is you helping God. Grace is praying like it all depends on God, and then working like it all depends on you. And you put them together, a collaboration revelation that all is possible to them that believe. And with God, all things are possible. When you have those things working together, you will have a wonderful conclusion to your life. Then when it's time the conclusion, as it says in Ecclesiastes 12:13, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Don't quit in the middle. Don't quit because it ain't going right. Don't quit because you ain't got the money. Don't quit because you ain't got the friends. Don't quit because you don't see an end. Don't quit because you haven't met your goal. Don't quit because you're tired. Don't quit because you're burnt out. Just pause, catch your breath, get permission, get decision, have acquisition and ambition, and then you'll have a collaboration. Get permission, get decision, get acquisition and ambition, then you have a collaboration of revelation that all things are possible to them that believe. If that helps you right there, go ahead and like and share this page with people in your world who can benefit from this. Don't conclude till there's a conclusion. I know a lot of people get frustrated. Sometimes you get frustrated with people. Sometimes you get frustrated with God. Sometimes you get frustrated with yourself. Sometimes you get frustrated with the whole situation or the circumstance. Sometimes you have frustration with covenants that you've made. Sometimes it's just not looking the way you thought it would be. But one thing, if you forget the fact that you need permission, decision, acquisition, and ambition, one thing you cannot forget is don't conclude until there's a conclusion. I'm Derek Moran, and this is what we do every Tuesday. Tuesday is our tremendous day. Tremendous means very great in amount, scale, or intensity, extremely good or excellent. This is our terrific, thankful, turnaround Tuesday. Like and share this page with other people who can benefit and be blessed by what I'm teaching you today. And have a wonderful, blessed, abundant day is my prayer for you. Get out there and live, but don't you conclude until there's a conclusion. Peace. Have a great day. God bless.